Welcome. So in this part, we're now going through performing operations on both sides of an equation, and we're multiplying here. So again, make sure you have a pen and paper in front of you. You should be doing really good, solid working out that looks like my working out. You shouldn't just be watching this. You need to have a pen in your hand and following along. Okay, first things first, multiply both sides of the equation by 4. So that means I'm multiplying this side by 4, and I'm multiplying this side by 4. 3L times 4. So let me write that down. I'm going 3L times 4. And then on this side, I'm going 4 times 4. Now, this is where we need to remember what we learned about algebra. 3L times 4, all you have to do here is go 3 times 4 is 12. And then this L is just there. And then on your other side, 4 times 4 is 16. That's your answer. Perfect. Let's highlight that. And let's move on to our next one. Again, pause it, see if you can do the next one for yourself, and then check if you get the right answer. Here, I need to multiply both sides by 3t. So I'm going to multiply this side by 3t, and I'm going to multiply this side by 3t. So that means I'm going to get 4L times 3t is equal to 5m times 3t. Remember, the way that you do this is just go 4 times 3 is 12. I put an L there, and I put a T there. That's all there is to it. Now I go for this one, 5 times 3 is 15, and because I've got an M and a T, I put an M and a T there. And that is my answer. Let's keep on moving. Again, pause, see if you can do it yourself. Have a crack at it. Multiply both sides by -2. Oh, this one's a bit trickier. We're going to times by -2. We're going to times it by -2. So what happens when we times by a negative? Well, I'm going to get 12j times, and I might put this in brackets like that, just so it's a bit clearer. Otherwise, if you write it like this, it's a bit confusing because it's like times -2. But if you put it in brackets, it's a bit nicer. And then on this side, 6jt times -2. 12 times -2 is -24, then you put the j on the end. 6 times -2 is -12, then you've got a j and a t there. And that is my answer. All right, let's keep on moving here. The next one that we have is multiply both sides by -4x. So that means I'm going to times by -4x. I'm going to times by -4x. So I'm going to get 5y times -4x equals -2m times -4x. 5 times -4 is -20. Then you put your prone numerals on the end. Now, -2 times -4, remember 2 negatives makes a positive, so that's going to be 8. And then I'm going to get mx. So 2 negatives make a positive, and then you get mx, so you put mx there. And that's my answer to that one. Let's move on to these. We're going to multiply both sides by 7k. So again, pause the video, see if you can do it yourself. We're going to multiply this side by 7k. We're going to multiply this side by 7k. So that means I'm going to get 4ml times 7k, and then on the other side, -4 times 7k. 4 times 7 is 28. Then I've got an M, an L, and a K. MLK, like Martin Luther King. And then we come over here, -4 times 7 is -28. And then I've just got a K there. And that is my answer to that one. Last one, and again, pause it, see if you can do it yourself. What you're doing here is you're multiplying both sides by -3at. So you're timesing it by -3at, -3at. So that means I'm going to get -2k times -3at. And do you see how when I'm timesing by a negative, I put in brackets just to make it a little bit clearer? And then that's going to be equal to 3 times negative 3at. Now, a negative and a negative make a positive. So this is going to be 6, because 2 times 3 is 6. Then I've got a k and an a and a t. That looks like cat, but spelt incorrectly. But they're 3 different pronumerals. And then over here I have 3 times negative 3. That's negative 9. And then an at on the end there. Let me highlight it. And there we go. That is how we do that. All right, we have one last part. So click on the next part, which is all about dividing both sides. I will see you then. Hopefully you got a good amount of working done for this one. I'll see you soon.